The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast, our last for the week.
Sharyn reckons I'm depressed, and she goes, "Give me a smile." So I smiled at her, and she goes, "Don't fake smile at me. I want a real smile."
I know you well enough now. I know your fake laugh, and I know your fake smile.
Yeah,
and I know when you say yes,
smile.
but you mean no. Give it to me. Give me a good smile now. Yeah, that's a fake smile.
That's a fake smile.
If you ask for a smile, who can genuinely smile on cue?
I can.
I can.
That was the cheesiest face.
Oh, you've
Guys,
got such a good
we're
smile.
testing out smiles.
You got
It's
a nice
very-
smile, too.
It's very entertaining for us, but the listeners are like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? And that's a very good question. I'll tell you what's wrong with us. It's Friday, and on Friday, we're always doing the best podcasts because we're blazing on fire. Someone actually asked, Shaz Dog, are you blazing? And Shaz Dog's response was, I'm not blazing, I'm just classic. Thanks so much for listening to the podcast. On today's show, we have, I'd love to say modern classic, but that's only in the radio show, isn't it?
Yeah, we can't play music.
That's such a good segment, though. You got to listen to the regular radio show, guys. We have life hacks. We have childhood dreams you've given up on. And Chang's cream of the crap is in there as well. It's a hard word to say. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
Stop bragging about it.
It is the time of the week where you get to brag about something awesome that happened to you this week. It is Stop Bragging About It. Karina, what would you like to brag about?
Hi, I've got my very own art show on tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
It's really exciting. I've spent 3 months doing 30 paintings for it.
Where is it if people want to come and see it, Karina?
It's at Zeal, which is 20 Alderman Drive in Henderson. It's a youth centre.
Oh, wicked.
Wow.
All right, well, if anyone can head out there, good luck with your exhibition.
Cool, thank you. It is a $2 entry as well, though, just to
Just kidding.
$2 is nothing.
That's a
That
bargain.
is awesome.
It's a bargain.
There's also a raffle as well.
I
for
thought-
winning
Hey,
my
hey,
painting.
I think that you've well and truly got your free ad, Karina.
Karina, I'll come. Have you got?
Thank you.
If I come with cash, have you got change for a hundy?
Oh, shut up.
I might be able to work that.
Okay, so
You are such a diddle. Sophie, what would you like to brag about?
Yeah, well, I'm a poor student at Waikato Uni, and I got a $700 tax refund this week.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
This sounds like one of those ads for those tax companies that buy all the ads on our radio station.
Yeah, did you get a what did your woohoo sound like?
It wasn't so much a woohoo, it was more like a, yeah,
Did you do it yourself, or did you do it through a company?
through my tax.
Oh, good
Oh,
effort.
awesome.
Yeah, so it wasn't even woohoo.
Well, enjoy spending that one.
I will.
I wish I got a tax refund like that. That'd be awesome.
What do you want to brag about this afternoon? 0800 The Edge or text to 3343.
I love really weird ones, like... This is a brag. Been looking for a pony for my family for a while with no luck. In the last 24 hours, I've found 2. And I'm getting them both this weekend. Double pony brag! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Do you mean lol, nailed
Very
it.
realistic.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
Stop bragging about it.
Dylan, what would you like to brag about?
Hello?
Hello.
What would you like to brag about, Dylan?
I got a brag because I got my girlfriend an engagement ring.
Hey!
Have you just
Yeah,
ruined it?
what
Have you
I
ruined
did,
it now?
what I did was I said to her, "Oh, we're going to look for Mother's Day present," and she went and chose a ring.
Oh, that's
so,
sweet.
does she know you're proposing, or have you just blown it?
No, she knows and don't. We've talked about that because I wanted to make sure about it, you know.
Oh, that's cute, man.
That
And
is.
we've discussed it, and I'm going to go and talk to her dad when they get back from their cruise.
Nice. Oh, congratulations, bro.
That is really,
Thanks, yeah.
really
and,
cool.
let's just say it's over 3 figures.
Oh, shivers. Stop bragging
Hang on,
about
3
it.
figures is over $100.
That's really good. Well,
No, times 3 again.
Oh, times 3 again.
So you spent $400.
$300.
I'm bad at maths.
3.5 grand.
Oh, $3.5 grand. Damn, got there in the end.
With ya, all right.
It's 4 figures.
Taylor, what do you
Taylor, what's your
what
brag?
do you brag?
about, Taylor?
Hey, I work at a pack and save, and last night I was working and I was on top of the ladder and I grabbed a box and it hit another box and that box slid off and hit a customer on the head.
Is that your brag? Is that what
That's not the brag.
Oh,
Oh,
The
that's just a
brag-
cool story.
The brag is I didn't get fired and she's okay.
Hey! congratulations,
Taylor, that is
mate.
an amazing story. And stay off the ladder, mate, because you're a danger to society. Jeremy, what would you like to brag about this week?
Oh, I'd like to brag that I proved you guys wrong from Wednesday.
Okay, remind us, refresh our minds from Wednesday.
From Wednesday, I asked a good question if, because I was getting into an older lady, because I'm 20 and she's 41.
From the
And her
Love
daughter was
Shack.
21. Well, when I got her number, she hit me up the other night, and well, I did it, so you're wrong.
No,
So-
we didn't say that you couldn't do it. We just said it was a bad idea.
So you got with a
Two generations.
40-year-old, and then you
Yeah.
got with her 21-year-old daughter.
Like a week and a half later, yeah.
yeah.
Jeremy, you're a
Hey,
deviant.
Jeremy, how about we prove you right? Go tell her mum that you slept with her daughter, and then we'll see how this rolls out.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but yeah,
Jeremy,
hey, all fun and games, good story for Friday, isn't it?
First of all, congratulations. Does
Cheers,
either
mate.
of them know you got with the other one?
Huh?
Does the mother know you got with the daughter?
Have you just
Nah,
joined
she
the
was out.
conversation?
She was out. Yeah, we're
Does the daughter know you got with the mother?
No, I think she just thought I was like a friend of a friend or
Oh
something
my
like that.
god, this is hot stuff. I gotta take a break.
Oh man, my phone's gonna die, bro.
That's right. We'll go right
Go
now. Go
right
right
now.
now. Here we go.
Hey, Ben, what do you want to brag about?
I always wanted to brag about this cougar that we did these drains for today.
Yeah?
Okay.
What about her?
Oh, she came out. Oh, me and my mate here, we're 25 and 27. We're not, we're quite athletic build.
Yeah, sounds good. Yep.
Are you bragging about yourself or the cougar?
Yeah.
Oh, the cougar, she
Oh,
came
right.
out telling us her stories about going to the shower all soaped up and how young and handsome we are.
What?
Oh, man.
This,
And then offered us a cash job on the weekend to come do her stairs.
this sounds like a tradie's dream. You got a hot cougar, you got a porno story, and now you get a cashy under the table on the weekend.
Oh, I know. I hope that doesn't go to air, though.
Well, too late now, buddy.
Ben, you're a good man. Have a good weekend, bro. Enjoy the job.
All right, cheers. Thanks.
That is Stop Bragging About It for another week. Thank you for your brag. Some very dodgy ones in there as well, but some people looking to have a pretty good weekend by the sounds of it too.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Chang's here because he's here to present the best part of the week.
We call it cream of the crap.
Hello, Chang.
Yeah, it's the longest one for ever, actually. Number 6. Yeah,
Did you just make it longer because you did heaps of stuff on the show this week?
yeah, I did a lot of, probably why.
How long is this week's edition?
Over 3 minutes, 3:03.
3:03. Chang, that's like the creamiest crap you've ever made. Come on, guys. That wasn't a bad joke.
Let's roll the clip.
This is Chang's cream of the crap for this week.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint's cream of the crap.
Clint shared a story with us on air this week during his brother's graduation.
It was while the speeches were still happening, while my mum was still talking, and Dad leans over to me and whispers in my ear, he goes, "He should be glad that he's even here." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Your brother almost ended up in a tissue."
Disgusting.
And then our listener Karen shared another disgusting story on air with us this week.
So I was at the beach with my sister, and we're about 15 metres away from the shore in the ocean. I really needed to go for a poo. I should probably go here, because I'm not going to make it up to the toilet in time. So I do the old business. Then all you see is a surfer coming out into the sea, and then on the top of the wave that he's about to go over right next to him is this poo.
Oh no. A floater. A floater.
When we went over the wave, it did the poo collide with his face.
I don't know, I ducked under the water before I could see.
And you can ask anybody. Go ahead and ask anybody. Yeah, you can ask anybody. Anything.
During the week, we had Taylor, the stripper, in studio, and we asked her anything.
I think I've got the most awkward question of the Ask Me Anything. Do you ever have to deal with awkward boners?
Actually, no. I've never had a boner. Oh my god.
One last question from Chang, who's a very cheap man. Do you pay your taxes?
Thanks for coming in.
During the week, Guy Williams and myself got shit from Sharyn and Clint.
You're the king of Twitter.
Oh, get away with the
Are you calling me the king of Twitter?
Well,
He's not
you
the
should
king of
know
Twitter.
everything about this.
He doesn't even have as many followers as JJ Feedy.
I actually do. I passed her on the weekend. In your face!
Guys, but-
Yeah, come on!
You may pass her on Twitter, mate, but you're never going to pass her in real life money.
That's awkward.
Muting it. Like, it's like a TV, you can mute it. So you don't want...
You can what it?
Mute it. I don't get it, Guy. Why are they laughing?
You say it a little bit weird, Chang.
Because I'm Asian?
Yeah, it's basically casual racism, yeah, basically.
Okay, you read the stories on your own. I'm getting out of here.
So he's left.
And finally, during the week, I suffered a lot of pain from wearing a duct tape soup and getting it ripped off.
I'm scared I'm going to rip a nipple. Okay.
Here we go.
1, 2.
To shooting myself on the foot with a paintball gun.
2, 1. Okay, that's real.
That's real.
Oh, that really hurt. You can check out all the videos online at theedge.co.nz. And you've missed anything on our show this week, just subscribe to our podcast on iTunes.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
Thank you, Chang. My favourite part was when you wore a duct tape soup.
Whatever, Clint.
A duct tape soup.
Do you want some ice with that burn, Clint? Because that was harsh.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
Here's some examples. They've been going big on Twitter today. I asked people for their life hacks, and people have been hashtagging life hack, and it's been a bit of a laugh. Things such as... That was a weird way to introduce it, eh?
It's been a bit of a laugh.
Here's a good one.
It's been a bit of a laugh.
I've been having a great time on Twitter. Just having a laugh.
Here's a good one from Nina McCullough. Make the most of your winter months by blaming all of your problems on, quote, the change in weather. I already do that.
Entry granted.
Megan Robinson said, if you urgently need a strapless bra, cut the top of your pantyhose above the crotch and then pull it up to the bust. It works.
What?
Would that work, Sharyn?
Explain that again.
If you need a strapless bra, cut the top off your pantyhose above the crotch seam and pull it up to the bust.
Oh, only if you had small breasts.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Still works, though. Here's another one. If you want to make awful, soggy cheese on toast, make it by putting it in the microwave with cheese on top.
Hey, Charles, what's your life hack?
My life hack, if you're with the economy these days, with petrol prices so high, get good quality tyres. Yes, they cost a lot more, but get good quality tyres and always make sure they're always pumped up.
Okay. Charles, yes.
It's just good advice.
Absolutely. Kind of sound like an ad for bow repairs, though.
Sadly, no. No, I don't work for a tyre shop, but it's the truth. If you keep your tyres pumped up,
we get it.
The car doesn't have to use as much petrol and power and everything to get your car moving.
Good work, Charles.
Yes.
Life hack.
Bloody good one.
Granted.
Hey, Rebecca, what's your life hack?
My life hack is a hairdryer. Cold night, don't have an electric blanket, so I just chuck it underneath my sheets, turn it on.
No.
Yes.
No. It sounds like a fire hazard.
You're going to cause a
Oh,
fire.
it's not like you walk away from it.
You can
What if you
just
fall
hot,
asleep?
yeah.
What if you fall asleep?
Yeah, because it's so toasty and warm.
It's just...
Why would you fall asleep with a hairdryer on? No way.
Why would you?
Turn it off for like 5 minutes and turn it off.
Why would you fall asleep during anything? Because you're sleepy. It's like saying life hack. A bit cold in the bath, then use your hairdryer to heat up the water. Don't drop it in though, because you'll electrocute yourself to death.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
Jasmine, hopefully you can do better than that one. What's your life hack?
Hi, if you get a dustpan and put it in a sink with the handle facing off the edge, then you can turn the tap on and it will fill up your bucket that doesn't fit in the sink.
Yes.
Yeah, like a spout.
Yes, that is a great idea. I love that one.
Do you know where you can get a shovel where that actually happens though? Because my one has a lip on the end, which means it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I love how you're saying my one when you mean your mum's one.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Stuff on Twitter thus far has been gold. Georgia Fisher tweets in, got a cold? Add a touch of magic into your life by putting glitter into your mouth before you sneeze.
Entry granted.
I love that.
Shacklefield Hurtmore, he was the guy who had the terrible cheese on toast idea. He's also got another one, wash potatoes by putting them in the dishwasher on a rinse cycle.
That is pretty good.
No, it's not.
Entry granted.
It is if you put it on cold.
And with no soap.
Yeah, because then otherwise you'll boil your potatoes.
Danny Arts, tired of local bars not serving your favourite craft beer? Go home and stop being a pretentious a-hole.
Life hack. Entry granted.
I've got one that will actually work this weekend.
Okay.
You'll hate it, but Sharyn, you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
If you want to get free drinks at the party that you're at, go to the party and say, I've never been drunk before. You watch how many people start giving you beers straight away.
Wow.
Life hack. Entry granted.
That's actually a good tip, and I've never been drunk before, so I could do that.
The thing is that if I use that, no one would believe me.
No one would believe you.
No one would believe me. People think I'm wasted right now. I'm not.
Sharon said before, someone texted in, is Sharon wasted? She goes, I'm not wasted, I'm just classic.
Okay.
I am.
On the phones.
Tamara, tell us your life hack.
My life hack is if you're on a long road trip somewhere and you buy a drink in the morning or buy a drink and it goes warm sitting in the car, hold your hand out the window for a little while and it will go cold. It does work. I swear to God, it does work.
Does it not make your hand freezing cold as well?
Yes, but the point is you want a drink. You want a cold drink if you're on a long journey, and it's the quickest way to do it.
Are you ever worried about, like, knocking your hand off if you go past, like, a pole or something like that? Like your
No,
hand...
that's where you get your passenger to do it.
Very good life hack. I like it.
Yeah.
Entry granted.
Jamie, what's your life hack?
My life hack is if you're nailing into a hard timber with nails and your nails keep bending,
yes.
If you run the nails through your hair, the oil in your hair will allow you to nail the nail into the timber without bending.
No way! Is that true?
Yep.
Is that why builders don't wash their hair?
That's what my first boss taught me as an apprentice.
That is a legitimately good life hack. Well done.
When it started,
that comes in handy.
When it started with hard timber, I was like, oh, God, here comes a guy who can give us some building tips. Genuinely really good life hack there. Awesome.
Entry granted.
Hayden, you're up last. What is your life hack?
When you got one of those pairs of jeans where your fly keeps falling down, you get a key ring, put it through the end of the zip, and then you hook it over your button at the end, and you're good to go.
Yeah, Hayden, this also works if you use your girlfriend's hair tie as well. If you loop that through the thing, and then you've got an elasticy one. It's real good.
Oh, yeah.
How common is this problem of flies falling down?
When your jeans start to wear out.
Like, if your
like your favourite pair of jeans, they just on the brink, you're like, this will give me another couple of months.
Yeah, exactly, that's right.
I don't think this is a problem. Like,
Guy doesn't know because his mum still buys all his clothes, so he's always got new jeans.
And he wears track pants every day.
If your wanger falls out of your jeans, then duct tape your wanger to your leg. Like, these are not tips.
It's not your wang, you're a brave man.
That is life hacks done for another week.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
I read a fact today that 70% of married people have what they think are the in-laws from hell.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am not in that. My in-laws are awesome. Just in case they're listening. No, just kidding. They are awesome. But there is a man in our building who has the mother-in-law from hell. And it is so bad that basically his entire Twitter account comes to life whenever she is in town because he uses the hashtag mother-in-law from hell and tweets about it.
Sharyn said before we started this break that we weren't allowed to name him.
I don't want to name him.
No, but at the same time, he's on Twitter doing this.
It's
pretty... broadcasting it to the entire world.
It doesn't matter. People can find it if they want to find it. We're not going to say who it is.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying he's brazen enough to put it on the internet, which is what makes it so funny.
If she ever, like my parents did, my parents one day discovered Twitter and found out how to use it. And then called me up from Nelson and go, what the hell are you doing? It was an awkward conversation. If his mother-in-law ever found this, she would literally kill him.
Here is an example. We've compiled our favourites from the Twitter account, and this is one of my favourites. Wife has just returned from the US with hashtag mother-in-law from hell. I greeted the old bat with a bus ticket back home to the Necky. Only 8 hours to go.
A bus ticket? How rough is that?
And then another one. I thought the day couldn't get any worse. And then my wife told me my mother-in-law is coming up a day early. She's an hour away. Hashtag someone kill me now.
And then after that... Hashtag mother-in-law from hell just arrived. Just sculled a bottle of wine. Mother-in-law from hell sent me a text today. I'm going to have to change my number forever.
Mother-in-law from hell left a voice message on our landline today informing us she was buying some corn tomorrow. That was it. Nothing else.
I feel sorry for the mother-in-law, though. You know, like, she's lonely, back in New Plymouth. She just wants... Maybe she's an Edge listener. If she is, welcome along, because we're happy for anyone if you're a bit lonely.
Yeah, we take anyone.
Call in and tell us your corn stories if you're lonely, or more importantly, tell us your mother-in-law from hell story.
That's what we're actually after. In-laws from hell. It can be a father-in-law, mother-in-law, but do you have someone in the family that just makes your life a living hell?
And multiple people have texted us in saying, did you guys know that mother-in-law is an anagram for woman Hitler?
Is it really?
Yeah, and a lot of people have sent that in.
I don't think it is.
It is. Put it together. A few people have texted it.
I can't be bothered. I'm just going to have to agree with you because I can't be bothered arguing it.
Tracy, what is your story about your in-law from hell?
So we were out for dinner with my new partner and his family, and I already got the feeling that his mum didn't really like me. And his auntie started talking about this woman that they knew, and his mum goes, "Oh, that is that wonderful, beautiful woman I've been trying to set my son up with for years."
Oh my God.
And you were sitting there right at the table.
Right next to her.
That's blatant, eh?
That is so bad.
Did you respond? Did you bite back, or did you kind of just slip
I was
back into
sat
the
there
seat?
gobsmacked, and his auntie said, "Okay, well, you probably shouldn't say that in front of his new girlfriend." And she just went, "Oh, well." And kept drinking.
Are you guys still together?
Sorry?
Are you
Yes,
still
we
together?
are. Yes, happily still together.
How's Christmas at his place?
Awkward.
Make sure you get a really nice photo of you two on your wedding day, just you and her.
Well, we actually had a really beautiful photo of us taken last year, and we gave it to them as a Christmas present, and we gave the same picture to his grandparents, and they opened the present first, and when they realised that that was the same picture that they were getting, she didn't open the box.
I hate her. She sounds nasty. Well, good luck with life, babes.
Cheers. It doesn't faze me.
Stacey, tell us about your in-law from hell.
My mother-in-law has offered to pay for our prenuptial agreement.
Wow. We actually, you know what, Stacey? Sharyn and I went to a friend's wedding one time, and during the speeches, the mother-in-law, so the mother of the groom, in her speech at the wedding, reminded her son that he should protect his money and probably go and get a prenuptial agreement. At the wedding!
And her,
that's harsh.
In her speech.
Turns out she was right, though, eh?
No, not necessarily.
Katie!
She was.
Katie, tell us about your in-law from hell.
It's not my in-law, it's my mum.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's your law.
Tell about your mum from
An
hell.
hour before I was about to get married, she told my husband that she hated him. And about half an hour before I was due to walk down the aisle, she told me that she hated him and that he was the worst mistake I'd ever make in my entire life. Been together now 3 years, and obviously now we're in New Zealand, so yeah.
Oh, good on you.
Wow, that's your mum. That's a tough one, eh?
Yeah.
She'd be like, I've got your best interests at heart, love. I'm doing this for you.
Yeah. That's the reason, as I said, we're in New Zealand.
Yeah, just stay here. Do not go home.
Guys, I actually don't even want to read the text because they're so messed up. We've actually opened a whole can of worms of just people's weird family stories.
Give us 2 or 3 of your favourites.
No, I don't think I can handle it. I think I'm going to go back to mother. People are saying things like my mother-in-law offered to pay for my... I don't even want to say the word. I don't want to say the word. I don't even want to say it. I'll read some more of
Read the funny ones.
mate's mother-in-law from hell's tweets because those are pretty good. Mother-in-law from hell is coming to stay for the long weekend. Haven't told her we're off to Tauranga. I'll leave the key out. Should be pumped for my boy and his big 5th birthday party this weekend, but my mother-in-law from hell is coming. Might have to cancel it. Pretended the battery was going flat on the home phone tonight when mother-in-law from hell phoned. I made it to 23 seconds before hanging up.
That is awesome. I've done that. Not to my in-laws, but I have been guilty of pretending my phone's going flat.
It's a classic move.
We will follow this account, and any more tweets that come out of it about mother-in-law from hell, we'll read them out on the show.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
So I saw this thing that was happening in London where some random people that no one knows who they are or what they're doing have been going around to bus stops and installing like playground swings.
Oh, yeah.
Like for adults on the bus stops and just making a bus stop fun. And it made me think about the world, and it made me think about when we were kids, all the things that we decided we'd do as adults.
Yeah.
For example, I was convinced that I wouldn't have stairs in my house. I would have a hydroslide going from the top level to the bottom. Now, of course, I didn't think that through properly because you've got to get up to the top of the hydroslide before you can come down it.
And you'd get wet every time you went downstairs.
But this is the kind of logic which is ruining the world. The world is too boring. It's too normal.
I was going to have a fireman's pole.
Yeah, imagine how good that would be.
I remember thinking, man, these adults are so stupid. Imagine how fast you can get downstairs with a fireman's pole.
It's a dream situation.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought, what are things we could brainstorm some ideas of things we should do now that we wanted to do as kids.
Because when you were a kid, you were like, when I'm an adult, I will literally be able to do anything I want.
Yeah.
I just want to be an adult so bad. And now you are an adult and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But instead we're just going to work.
So, like, you can do things like, for example, I always wanted to have a go-kart as my car. And I could do that now. Like, you could get a street-legal go-kart that I could drive. I don't have to drive far. I've just got to drive down the road and back from my house.
Well, you just smash the windows out of your car and put a number on the side.
That would be good as well.
You already drive a little automatic. It doesn't get any closer to a go-kart.
No need to insult my car. Another thing I could do is just eat cookies for dinner. That would probably affect my health.
I was going to have jelly and ice cream for dinner every night.
Yeah.
And I was always going to have dessert before dinner.
Yeah, and it's something you can do now.
But now I'm like,
we don't
no,
do.
Get your nutrients.
I always wanted to have rainbow-coloured hair.
And you can do that now.
You could do that
Like
tonight.
rainbow-coloured hair, like Rainbow Bright. No, because it's just such a long process and it takes so much damaging to your hair.
That's the thing now. We pussy out. So 0800 The Edge or text in the 3343. What could you do now that you wanted to do as a kid that you don't do and we're going to do?
The childhood dream that you've kind of given up on without realising it. You could totally do it.
I was going to be a champion tap dancer and be an adult tap dancing champion.
You could do that. Leon, our boss, could give you lessons.
I already know how to tap dance. I'd smoke him in a tap dancing competition.
Okay, I love how you're like, I want to be a tap dancing champion, and Clint's like, you could do that, and she's like, I already am a tap dancing champion. I'd smoke anyone in a competition.
No, but I want to be an adult one, and I want to win medals.
Yeah, you could do that if you put your mind into it, because no one else wants to be a tap dancing
Give us
champion.
a call with your
Don't attack. Oh, she's doing it now.
Doesn't work on carpet, mate.
You look fantastic. Another thing.
Be real quiet, see if we can hear her tap dancing.
Okay.
Doesn't sound
That was
great.
genuinely pretty good, though. I was quite impressed.
I'm pretty amazing.
0800 The Edge with your examples, your childhood dreams.
Swimming pool full of money.
You need money for that.
I was thinking about all those cool dreams that I gave up on in my life. I don't know what the point was, but at about 14, I gave up on my dream of having a hydroslide instead of stairs in your house. That'd be awesome.
I was always going to have race car bed. It's like, it's what a bed you should have as a kid. Never had it as a kid. And then I was like, when I'm old enough, I'm definitely buying a race car bed.
Missy Elliott has one of those.
Really?
So a lot of them are... she's got a Lamborghini.
Missy be putting it down.
It looks uncomfortable, though, because if you roll off the bed, you're on the hood of a Lamborghini, weirdly. So a classic one being texted was like getting a swimming pool full of jelly. We could do that today. Why aren't we doing these, people? That would be a lot of fun.
See, I would have thought that was fun back then, but now I'm like, oh, sticky. I've gotten old. I'm like, I don't want to do that now.
You're no fun anymore.
Have a shower afterwards.
Yeah, but it'll be all sticky.
I'll jump in there with you. We could wrestle.
Here's a good one. When I was growing up, I wanted to have a room hidden behind my bookshelf.
Yes! Oh, yes. There is actually, if you want to fulfill that, there is a bar in Auckland. I think is it Snapdragon or something?
Yeah.
And they've got an event space where you move the bookcase, and behind that is this massive room. Mike Prue had an engagement party there.
He should have had his one in at the Snapdragon in Wellington, where you actually have to go back into the closet to get through to the next room. That sounds like I'm making a bad joke, but that's real. If you're at Snapdragon in Wellington, get in the closet and you'll find a secret room.
I love the person that texted and they're like, I wanted to live in a tree house like they did in Hook. You know the one?
Yes!
Rufio!
Yeah.
And you'd like have a big food fight at dinner with all the paint.
Someone texted in saying, I wanted a Superman tattoo like John Bon Jovi, but instead got a douche tattoo. Well, I've got more bad news for you. You also spelt douche wrong. It's about Dutch tattoo.
Someone texted in and said, I wanted to live in a treehouse with a diving board and have a swimming pool underneath. My pet lion would live with me, and one wall in the treehouse would have large glass jars filled with lollies. That
is
sounds
living the
so
dream.
good.
And
So
you could
good.
do that if you got enough money. Like Michael Jackson basically achieved his dream. That went a bit weird. I shouldn't have brought that
You
up.
could do it without that much money. If you move into a house that has a pool, you just couldn't get the lion, but you could get a big cat.
I wanted to own a shop before I got into radio. I worked in a music store and I loved it. It was just the best time. And I also equally loved burgers. And so I wanted to start, when I grew up and had actual money, start a business called Burgzik. And you'd go and listen to really cool music and buy music and have like an amazing burger at the same time.
That's a great idea.
It's like combining Real Groovy and Burger Fuel into one place.
The only problem is that the music industry is falling apart.
The minute people learn to illegally download burgers, you're really screwed.
Oh my God, imagine that.
On the phones.
Gina, what's your dream?
My dream when I was younger was to be able to save money and buy like a house and a really nice car.
So you had boring adult dreams.
I can do it, but I just haven't.
What? Did you never want to have a flying car or a money pit of money like Scrooge McDuck?
Or a bubblegum machine in your house?
Normal, like a normal house and a normal car.
Well,
and that's all I wanted.
Thank you for calling up with your boring dream, but this isn't the channel for that.
Oh, come on, guy. It's not like you've got a nice car or anything.
You did right about that, Gina.
And where's your fireman or your hydro slide in your house? So you had dreams, but you didn't have the money either.
I'm working on them, but you've bummed me out many times, so thank you very much.
Thanks for your call, Gina.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
On the bloody edge.
What are you laughing at?
Because just before we went on air, I said, what are we talking about in this one? And Sharyn grabbed the prep sheets off us and she goes, follow me, guys. So I'm just very excited as to where we're going.
Yeah, you should be. Strap yourselves in. We're going for a ride together.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, Guy this weekend is emceeing a 21st of someone he doesn't even know. Tell us about it, Guy.
Hang on. There's a little bit more context.
So, this weekend...
Guy's been booked as if he is Soulja Boy to do a Super Sweet 16 and he just shows up. Are they getting you to bring the keys to the brand new Land Rover or anything?
They originally wanted Jono and Ben, which is how pretty much all my gigs go. It's pretty much how all my gigs go.
Hey, that was my joke. I said, that's how your life goes. And you go, no, it doesn't actually. And then you walked off.
Probably. I don't know if I feel comfortable talking about it, but I'll talk about it anyway. I decided it'd be interesting. They want me to come along to the 21st. I haven't been to a 21st in probably about 4 years.
Because you're 26 years old.
I'm going back to one tonight to MC a 21st. So my career's going well. How's your guys' career going?
It's going pretty good. I emceed a wedding the other month. It was my sister-in-law's, so, you know.
I've emceed a wedding before.
They actually wanted me there.
No, these guys want me. That's why I'm going there.
Oh,
Were you second choice for the wedding,
backfired.
Sharyn?
For the wedding?
Yeah.
No, it's first choice.
So I actually don't know a lot about 21sts, and like, what do you? I'm no good with alcohol, as you guys know.
No, you're quite awkward around people who are drinking.
No, I'm not. I'm absolutely fine around people who are drinking. I'm normally the most drunk guy there.
Just so you know. But
I'm not good with like 21 shots and stuff like that. What do you do on a 21st?
That 21 shots, a yardie, have a good time. It depends on the person.
Tell real embarrassing stories, which sometimes are only funny to you and the person who the speech is
That's
about.
the worst thing,
And grandma's quite often there, and it's like a sex story.
A weird family dynamic,
Yeah, or like an awkward marijuana story, and it's like, grandma's like, I wish I never came to this party.
The only thing that I will point out at this party in particular, because every time we've been to a party with you, apart from one time we caught you, so we made a massive deal about it to embarrass you, you go to parties and you just leave without saying anything. Even if there's 6 people there, he'll just leave without saying goodbye.
No, not even if there's 6 people there.
You tonight.
But if you're there, definitely, because if I don't do that, you'll go, Guy's leaving, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't leave, Guy.
That is because we've done that to you once, and that is because you do the sneak all the time. You can't do sneak from this 21st
Of course
night.
I'm doing the sneak.
No, you
I'm not
can't.
hanging around forever.
You can't. You're there for work.
You're getting paid to be
like
there.
when I do a stand-up gig, I do that as well. Like, you don't tell people you're leaving. You just go, thank you very much, good night, and you're gone. Like, you don't give people a chance
if you
to
had
hold on to
if you were at a party with us and you said, thank you very much for a great evening, goodbye.
Oh, no, I'll do that in a normal party.
We'd take that.
But when it's you guys, there's different rules. That's all I'm saying.
Why?
It's like
more
that
of a
time.
friction on you than it is on me. to
It's
be
like that
honest.
time we went to a party with Guy, and this is a true story. We couldn't find him for 40 minutes, and we were at a flat warming. He was on his laptop in one of the bedrooms with the door shut by himself at a party.
Yeah, I was working. Well, that was because it was such a good party that I was like, hey, I don't want to have too
a
much of a
creature.
good time.
Say goodbye to the people tonight. Or else.
I will definitely say goodbye.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint. Itch.
Some dude on the text machine is trying to sell me on Hamilton. He's doing a pretty good job as well. He's recommending all the things.
It's moving. This is where you belong. You don't want to miss it. It's happening together. I'm the only one singing.
I don't
no one
know
else
the song.
knows that song.
Really? Oh, they must have.
What is your
That
beef?
song was on high rotate when I lived in Rotorua because people in Rotorua, they were like, Hamilton is the big smoke. So they played it in Rotorua to get everyone from Rotorua to move to Hamilton.
I love Hamilton.
What is your beef
But
with Hamilton?
Saturday night on Hamilton, on that main street, is it called Victoria Street or something like that, is the bleakest thing ever. If you go there, you see peel sniffing glue, stabbings,
Mate, have you ever been to downtown Queen Street?
Yeah, good point. Well, I stay away from that as well.
Have you ever been to Manchester Street in Christchurch?
Hey, mate.
Have you ever been to the lakefront in Rotorua?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
It's more than one wrong. It's more than two.
All I know is I stay away from these places, and that works well. But yeah, so you guys wanted to
spend my time in my ivory castle, and nobody can ever affect me.
And I yell out to the people that I do like and ask them to bring me Cocoa Pops.
That is a pretty accurate impersonation of me, and that is all true.
I've got another one. I live with my mum and dad, and they keep me away from the Hamilton people. I love it. Ow,
you kind of went a bit
Did you
far
just
there.
microphone yourself in the face? I did that the other
I
day.
think I chipped my tooth. Hamilton, though, this is a real fact. Great food. Look at great food in Hamilton. Especially, and this is going to sound weird, but the Burger King in Hamilton by the roundabout.
By Te Rapa?
Is-
by Te Awa, the shopping centre.
Yeah, no, the one in the main one when you just drive into Hamilton.
Yeah.
Is hands down the best Burger King.
This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
It's got a time zone in
I've
it.
never heard
It's
anyone
really good.
recommending an effing Burger King, for God's sake. I do agree with you, though, on Hamilton's food. My favourite restaurant, probably in New Zealand, because it's next to all this carnage and terrible place, which is Victoria Street. The Victoria Street Bistro is a flash restaurant. They've also got Mexico there as well, which is pretty good. But Victoria Street Bistro is one of the flashiest restaurants I've ever been to, and it's right there, and the food is unbelievable.
Good times.
I would recommend it. I would not recommend the Burger King there, though.
We've
It's honestly good.
We've totally run out of time to talk about your phobia. But
We'll talk about it on Monday.
Yeah, we'll get around to it.
It's not that interesting. Another time, as a tease for people to keep on listening to the show forever, because you never know when that cool story is going to come out.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
On the Edge.
We're almost done for the week.
It is time now, though, for Cream of the Crap, brought to you by Chang Hung.
Sharyn, are you even listening?
Are you high on something?
It's the end of the show. It's time to win beneath your wings.
Isn't that what I just said?
It's been a long week, and the weekend starts tomorrow.
Isn't that what did I just
You
say?
said cream of the crap.
Oh, shivers.
Chang, whenever you're ready, mate, take it away.
I honestly thought I just said win beneath your wings.
Guys, Chang might not be able to contain himself for this one, because it's like he's heard the funniest joke of all time. He's laughed continuously now for 45 seconds.
I can't control myself.
He can't control himself. Chang, pull yourself together, mate. It's a big responsibility to win beneath your wings.
Okay.
Too much fun. Too much fun.
It's like the enemy. Oh, it's like a bad karate movie, and the enemy has used laughing gas to put Jackie Chan off his task at hand. And Jackie Chan's trying really hard to do kung fu, but he's cranking up too hard.
I don't think I can do it.
He's going to have to pull out of Wind Beneath Your Wings.
I've got one.
I'll sub in for him.
I've got one.
Okay.
If you're having a bad day, there's only one thing that can make it better. No, wait. If someone's having a bad day, how do you make it better?
How?
Make them laugh, make them laugh, make them laugh.
Fantastic.
My tummy hurts.
Thank you so much for listening to the show. Chang is now injured due to a laughing injury.
To be honest, Chang, that laughing fit was quite uplifting, so you served your purpose.
Well done.
Can I get ACC claim on this?
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We'll be back on Monday with a brand new one.
We'll be like quite subdued on Monday again because it's like start of the week. We're like a normal office.
It'll be more like. Thanks for listening to the podcast, guys. It's been really hard at work today.
No,
but that's Monday for you, isn't it?
We're classic.
And on Fridays, we are happy about it being Friday.
We've got Monday-itis on Mondays and TGIF disease on Fridays.
I reckon our lowest day.
Don't forget about Wednesday-itis.
Our lowest day, I reckon, is probably Tuesday. To be honest. Yeah. So, should we make a special effort next week and a pledge now as Blood Brothers to come in on Tuesday with all guns blazing? You guys are already down to thinking about it.
I'm keen. I just know that we'll do this.
Yeah.
And we'll come in all guns blazing. Guy will come in all guns blazing, but it'll be late.
Yeah. When I come in, though, I'll be blazing.
Be here at 12 and then he'll get here at like 10 minutes to 2.
I'll be on fire, mate. So, guys, look forward to that next week on the show because we're going to be on fire Monday and Tuesday.
Do you know, our mate listening to this right now is like, shut the F up, guys. You're paid to be happy every day. So, because we're happy.
Thanks for listening to the show, guys.
Ka kite anō. Bye-bye.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.